Hello everyone, this is Noor from English Club Malaysia. Today my guest is Anna from Brazil. She is a journalist and she is looking to get a job these days. Anna, it's wonderful to have you here. Please let everyone know how you're feeling today.
Thank you for having me. And I'm very good and good to be here and to talk with you. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for doing this. And first of all, I just met you a few minutes ago, and you are such an inspiration, to be honest, because you like talking to people, you like communication. Tell us something about yourself. Like, is it because of your education, or were you always like that, open to talking to people, making new friends?
Oh, nice. I'm 37 years old and I'm living in Brazil. I, as you said, I'm a journalist, and I always want to be a journalist when I was young. And I had this feeling inside, and I did it. I got it. I get my degree in journalism, and I'm thinking about the reason that's what I would like to be a journalist is that I like to have conversations. I like to discover new things. I am curious person, so that's why I think I wanted to study journalism. So I think that's it. And I like to talk to everyone. I like to knowing new people, and I it's always good to having a great conversation as you had.
Yes, of course. You're indeed, you portray a great smile. You're very friendly. You like talking to people. I can clearly see that, right? Because obviously, the more languages we speak, the more cultures we understand, right? And more personalities we develop within us. If I speak Urdu, just Urdu, or if you speak just Portuguese, and you will have only understanding of our local culture. But when we speak English, when we speak Spanish, the more languages we speak, the more cultures we understand. So, are you always interested in like making friends across the cultures, across the borders? Is this one of the reasons of learning English or communicating with people? Is it just the love of language?
Yeah, totally. I've been learning English a lot for a long time. So the first purpose is for sure talking better with people around the world. And actually because I love traveling, so as as much as I can, I am traveling, and I've been in some English countries. It was very nice to develop my English too. So when I am traveling, I like to connect with people as in their our own language. So speaks English is always good to make new friends and to know other countries and know other culture, people, and so on.
So Anna, you raised a great topic. You have traveled other countries. Some people don't like traveling at all. I have seen people who have like lived in Pakistan. They have grown old here. They have never stepped outside of their home country. There might be people in Brazil too that they don't like traveling, and because of that, they never learn other language. They never get to know other people. Have you been able to motivate other people who are around you? Have you been able to like impact somebody else's life so far because of it?
Yeah, for sure. I think I always been motivated by traveling. I always wanted to know other places, other cultures. So at the first time when you plan to go abroad and go outside your country, the first feeling you have it's fear, a fear about the new, a fear about what is going on. But once you get in another country, you feel good because it's also an achievement. It's also a reason to be proud of yourself. And when you realize for example, I've been in South Africa and also in Ireland just to have an interchange to speak more English. And when you realize you can do these things, you always will be proud of yourself. And in the final, you want to learn more than just English. You want to learn about culture, you want to learn about people, you want to learn about other places, and so on. It's there is a lot of things you can learn through another country, being another country. So it's also good, and especially you can value more your own country. You can value more your people, your food, and all of these things.
That's very interesting, Anna. The moment we first started talking, you said that you want to enhance your English communication skills, and now that
Yes.
you have shared with me that you have even traveled abroad just to exchange partners for English. I mean, that's great motivation for me as well. Being that like in love with English, how come you still chose to be a journalist? Why not? You could have become an English professor and teach English to so many Brazilians, right?
Yes, I think I'd like to inspire people like by teaching something. I don't know if you could be English right now because you always had this thought that you are not good enough to do this. At least I don't feel I am secure enough to teach people, at least not in English. But I like to have conversations. I think is the thing I like more related to English. I like more talking than writing and or so on. I don't know. But I always try to improve my English, doing everything I like to do. So that's important. I like to talking, so I will find a way to talking more. I also like to listen something. I also like to listen English. So I I love listen podcasts. I love it, listen music. So I think when you want to learn a language, you should find something that you also like to do. That's why English could be better to learn by listen podcasts, watch a movie, or just having a conversation. So I think that's it.
That's very interesting, Anna. Just a couple of more questions. I don't want to take too much of your time. You told me that you're very busy. As much English that you have right now, how much time did it take in terms of years it took you to develop this much English? Like maybe 2 years, 5 years, 1 year? And what are the best techniques that have been very helpful to you to improve English fast? If someone is going to watch this video, can learn from you, right?
Thank you. I think it depends to person by person. I don't think there's a time or there's a timeline that you can ensure that you will wanna learn something, especially a language, because I think language is like alive as us. It's changed all the time, so we need to keep involved on the language in order to learn more. So I think if you can really learn a language, you should start doing something that you like, as I said, as start to listen some music and translate and know what this music means. So or maybe start reading some books, and there is a lot of levels of books that beginners can learn. It's also good to improve your vocabulary, improve your speak. So I think there is a lot of things you can do when you are interested on a language. So it's also good, but it's good when you think about things that you like to do. Don't do things that you don't like because it will not motivate you. When I started to learn English, I will tell you some. It's not a secret, but it's something that I understand, and I had to understand it to improve my English. I didn't like English when I started to learn. I also thinking, why should I learn English? Because I'm living in a country that no one speaking English. I don't need it. I don't need speaking in English. But when I start learning, I realized that English is not to communicate in your own country. It's more than this. It's about culture. It's about to connect with people around the world. So it's better to and also you amplify your own word when you learn some other things as a language, as another profession. So whenever you want to learn something, you can also amplify your possibilities. So it's also good.
I completely agree with you. And obviously, there are two kinds of activities that one can involve him or herself to improve any language. One is you can practice alone. Maybe some people are shy, they can't talk to people. They maybe
Yes.
start practicing in front of a mirror or talk to themselves, or maybe give give a speech alone in the room, right? And just to
Yes.
do self practice. But how important is it having a partner in language practice, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good if you have a partner to talk to, but if you don't have this partner, we can like recording your own voice in English and take a time and go there and listen your own voice and know if knowing that if you are understand what you are saying and that's recording. And also writing is also another good task to do when you are learning. I visit my books when I was start to learning, and now I can see how much I improve it. So it's also good. It's good to see your improvement. So if you have the chance, and if you want to learn by your own steps, you should like recording audios or videos as you do. It's also good. And listen podcasts, doing like little things day by day and keep like connected with the language. It's good. We don't think learn English is easy if you do this just once a week or once a month. I think you should keep connected all the time as much as you can.
Well, that's very interesting. I think these tips are very helpful, Anna. You have shared something very practical with me when we just met. You said that you're trying to even strengthen your communication skills for the job interviews that you are pursuing in coming days. How important it is to have better English communication skills to have a good job in your life. Because obviously people can have degrees, people can have education, but do you think people can get good jobs without good English?
Yes, I think so. I think you can have a good job without good English, but I think English can also helps you to amplify your borders. Like you can achieve a opportunity abroad. You can get a job like in an international company. So we could you could really have you could increase your career in a high level. So it's I think you cannot work in an international company without English or without communication, without a good communication with everyone. So I think English is very important when you are looking for international opportunities, and also when you are looking to earn better or to be more valued in your career.
Thank you so much, Anna. One final question. This will be very helpful for a lot of viewers. If somebody likes to talk just like you, she likes to make friends, she likes to communicate, she likes to make relations. So, why one should pursue a communication degree which you have pursued, and what are the benefits of pursuing a mass communication degree instead of an English degree? This can help give counseling to a lot of students who are in the phase of choosing which degree should they pursue in their life right now.
I think speaking English better should helps you to achieve other things as a career in journalism or other one. I think if you have a dream to become an engineer or doctor or so on, I think he speaks English is always improve your career. So is if you have the opportunity to start learning English, I think it could be better. And also younger you are, better you can learn English. I mean, if you are a child or if you're young, it's also don't lose this opportunity to learn, to keep studying, to improve your skills. Because as you get older, we need to find a job. You need to cope with your family. You need to cope with lots of things that it gets hard to learn a language or to get a degree. So as soon as you can study and keep improving our English or whatever you are studying, it's better to your own achievement. It's better to your future. So I always advise to sooner start soon. Yeah, start soon and do your best or do your better.
Would you advise someone who is still in school, who is in a phase of life, who is not in university yet, and he's in the middle of choosing which degree he should study or she should study? Do you think it's worth having that degree, according to you?
Um, I don't know. I think if you have this career as a dream, you should try. But to be honest, I'm not working. I'm not currently working as a journalist, like in a newspaper or on TV. So here in Brazil, you have more opportunity to work in a companies as a corporate communication. That's my job. That's my career right now. So I cannot say I don't think I am the right person to say you should or you shouldn't do something, but I prefer to say if you have this dream, you just follow. You need to follow this dream. If you have this desire inside you, you need to pursue this desire. I if I had the chance to choose another career, maybe I should choose something different. But right now, I'm good at I am where I am right now. So I like my career, I like my profession. So I think there is a lot of opportunities, especially here in Brazil, because we live in a huge country and communication is everywhere. But I think people should do whatever they want to do and whatever they feeling that it's gonna be good for them.
Well, thank you so much, Anna. I won't take any much of your time. Would you like to say anything this about this first ever interview of your life? How did you feel after doing this?
Yes, actually, I'm surprised because
You did very
we
well,
are, yeah, thank you. We are in the opposite side because I should be the person who make the questions because I
right?
am the journalist,
Yes,
and
we can do
we
that.
inverted.
We can do the opposite session also.
No, that's fine. It's also good because we put me in the opposite side that I am familiar with, and it's also good to think better in some situations and some points in life. And it's also good to speak in English. I try my best to make me understandable, and I hope everyone can understand and can get something good by this conversation.
Well, thank you so much, Anna. Thank you for joining us today. I hope everybody will learn a lot from this session, and you can be motivation to a lot of other students.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Anna.